It is getting powered by World Sports Betting. It is getimes.co.za. It's a big one. One of the big ones. It's Mamelodi Sundowns 1, Orlando Pirates 1. World-class goal by Cameron Danson. Poor first half from him. And then he redeems himself with a world-class goal with his weaker foot. 1-1 Sundowns and Orlando Pirates. We'll get into a game very quickly. Orbit College, Munapule Saleng scoring a penalty. Orbit College 1, Magesi 0. That's halftime as well. Later on today, Polokwane City, Richards Bay, Chippa United, Amazulu. Junior, can you take it away, sir?
Yeah, I'm fitting to complimentary into one. I'm fitting a little.
World-class goal.
My big game is break it or make it. Then Tuana Lefa is the way as coming a first 35 minutes. The boy so many mistakes. We are born with Bam assigning Bam nige some instructions and he's following. He's playing according to our instructions.
Yeah.
They sacrifice good boy, just go there being in extra midfield. Don't move that much. We just make the Mabalaman Batalang pocket. Ushalala, you make sure cut each and every move Yalabandu. Going to the game. I think the game is more in the middle because of they respect one another. And take nothing away from that Kulego. We need to respect that. Pirates one of the best team in terms of attack. But they rely on individual talent. In order for the team to function, they Ulomela Namtechela must function. Mreme must function. Apolis must function. Also Nduli must function. Each team. Individual talent. So Sundowns, Ogu's a team function, everybody must function. So they respect one another. Sundowns is like the high line. Bana distinguish to run and become a sweeper. It's dangerous because yes, it's about Sundowns dangerous if they're good passer njengombule, umuntu njengombule. In fact, being about dangerous kakhulu. Sikhuluma ngokuthi umuntu ozokwazi ukuthi dribbling opponent. Afike alle nje kancane. Not much, it's a goal. But now Pirates udlala ngiyababona bafuna ukudlala ngecounter. Bana distinguish we need to play behind the defense of Sundowns. Marisite one, not a police. It can't be a wing. Abanigi with ungena phakathi. Right. It doesn't want to play on the right hand side. Must come and not much of him. Mreme, a dangerous player. But there's games. Whatever. There's game for certain players. Anyway, I don't care who says what. Leonto Leo, when you check on Mtechela, knowing him, and Mtechela is not himself. Aksuwi always want to receive Ebola and land a good defense. I can't to behind him. Leonto Leo means it's dangerous. Namfana always magadala gula game lao. Unkulmangala matima mani. Unog receiver. Afina opponent. Unabanta by 10 without angasabi. And once it can be dangerous, Pirates can play. Between him, not this boy Dansil. If they're not gonna play, Pirates is not gonna function. Sundowns, they enjoy pole position.
Have a lot of position.
But Dalagam Nandi sharp, true. Well done to Obasnai, mailing him compliment. It's nothing much. There's no mistake on my name. Yes, weakest link I can say as much as I can because of Mkwena can go forward with the ball. Where was with that 30 shot on target? In Kulman with that go forward. Ulobam Chedi and simplifies it. Just stay behind in front of big 3. Anyway, just cut the supply all on the Pirates. They're doing exactly that. It's like the one function. What is doing made to Sungana Parat? Mdiba goes. Bam tola gahle, but there's no number in the box. Mdibi abuisa shalile. Uhetile, but there's no power. If the ball Msambegal cross in front of him, Msambegal attack go be goal. Danger of Orlando Pirates, they need to talk about this. Lomfano Sema must swipe with Mbogazi as soon as possible. Not a skillful player, Shalile, but experienced player. That is ruling cool. He's got the character. Manga pegana la patena nae. Nale pola le.
He's targeting him.
I think the week Bashilo is a ball player, is not Aksumuntu was a defender, he's a ball player. It was good the timing, yes, but he's we boy. Maybe Mbogazi physically, pound to pound, he'll match you. Just go there to that boy. I think that was the instruction from the coach. Well done to Shalile, but well done to the boy Naguchi. I was to recover because there's nothing special to Shalile, but there was a goal. We need to keep Shalile, there was a goal. So on the right hand side, Silas, I want to see much, but that is similar ngokufana. Pirates are right. Ungena phakathi wa police allowing this guy Libito. It's Sundowns not much good I pump because of Mreme again. But to Silas ungena phakathi become extra midfield. Lumchita lo unike Sundowns in dimension no realize ball mfethu. Yeah, look relaxed. no fearless. It's just that thing for to tata shot on target. But the goal creator we. But we need to remove decision making. We throw this Kawieza, udlala kusales first time finish usually. Umfana lo dansile goal of the season.
Absolutely wonderful.
Yazi izinto so noma ungadlalanga kahle national team abo crosses abo ubani coach national.
Hugo Bros.
Yeah, Hugo Bros yazwenzani. Kunalento bathi criminal uyakubiza. There's no way lentwana le bhola lifakile anyway. Le noma bangayibeka some le limfakile umfana because to score against Sundowns ibhola so. We talked about development. Mina ngihlale ngisho proper technique ukungasuse emehle ebholweni well done to the boy ukushaya target. Sikhuluma nge-equalizing. Umfana ukuziredeema mfethu lo mfana akaqalanga kahle ikini. Lost so many balls but ukuziredeema. Yabo well done to the boy. I mean namanje coach I don't think he's going to say much but uyomtshela nje maybe bangakhuluma bamtshele
I think it's a decision to be made.
Yeah. No,
in
what?
that midfield because you can't sacrifice. Usincedile ukuthi sibuye kube 1-1.
Yeah.
But your actual job, you've not been doing it well.
Because some results can fool us.
Yes.
True, this boy, they need to just eliminate the boy. Simple. We am eliminator, you bring Mbule. Simple. You don't tell me, oh, Mina will bring Mbule. Mina, yes, some coaches, they will never think of me. They always concern midfield. But it's sometimes how they win games is midfield. I can tell you, that's why I mean each and every game, I guarantee the middle. Baksa kadam fit. Yabona walahla. Plus this Nuno, bebanga creativity after kwambure Ribeiro. But this Nuno, when you get dimension here.
There you go. Thank you so much, Junior Kanye. 4,500 people watching us on Facebook. Thank you to everyone who's watching us. 1,500 people who are watching us on our YouTube as well. Thank you so much to everyone who's watching. Please make sure you are subscribed. We have over 700,000 followers on Facebook. Thank you. We have over 300,000 people subscribed to us on YouTube. Just before I go to Tso, I just want to take this moment and highlight something very important to everyone who's watching. There's something special about fixtures like these. I want you guys, as you watch this game, forget about who you bet for and against. Just look at that game and how intense it is and look at the crowd. The biggest fixture in this country is the Soweto Derby. But if you look at this game as well, it deserves credit for what it provides, the drama, the quality. It's not great quality all the time in this game, but it's because the players are nervous. Sundowns knows what is the consequence of opening up. Pirates knows the consequence of opening up. And I want us to take an opportunity just to appreciate Sundowns versus Pirates, Sundowns versus Chiefs, in the same way that we appreciate the Soweto Derby as well. This is a blockbuster fixture. Look at that second goal that was scored, the 1-1 equalizer. It's a world-class goal, and that's who we are as South African football people. That's the only thing we have. We don't have Springboks. We don't have the Proteas. Football is our thing as black people. So I want you guys to appreciate that. I know you guys bet on one team or another, but this is our fixture, and let's make it as big as possible. It is already big. The tickets were sold out very quickly. Mr. So, sorry for taking from your time. Your summary of what you're saying here, there's something very important that I wanted you to touch on as well with what Linda was saying. Lindo is looking at it and seeing a lack of quality. And I can see what he's saying, that there's not enough shots at goal, there's not a lot of creativity. And of course, the counter argument is that these two teams know, and they've been playing so many matches in cup finals, they know that if Pirates opens up too much, they will lose to Sundowns. Sundowns know if Umudao goes too much forward, Muremi is going to score behind him. Umudiba knows if he goes too much forward, Apolis will score behind him. So part of what makes this difficult is that it's tense because it has consequences.
Yeah, Mr. Kyo, look, it's a very interesting game where as a coach you look at yes, we've got position, but are we hitting them? No. Okay, we know that when we've got a ball as Sundowns, Pirates will want to go behind the ball. And then Pirates did know that when we've got a ball, they'll be up. We must try and get them in the transition way. But now the thing is that the game is just in the middle. Because if you can check, I'm attempting to each keepers. Goal.
A lot of shots of goals.
Yeah, there's no save from Williams, there's no save from Chayin. The only action that happens to them is when they concede goals. And now it's worrying that why the game is in the middle. Why can't we get to that final third and have a shorter goal? So it's a mind game.
But it speaks to the issue of consequence. So
Yes.
Whenever someone is going forward, they know what could happen if they lose the ball.
Yes.
And they saw Pirates Ibonile when they were trying to do a build up
Yeah.
by Tati Pola Bakora.
Yes,
These two
yes,
teams know
yes.
that I'm playing
True.
against a very quality opponent.
Yeah.
Whatever I do, if I make a mistake,
They will
they're gonna
punish.
punish me.
Yeah.
And the Pirates now, they've been trying, there's been you know these smaller passes
Yes.
where they almost reach someone.
Yeah.
If they got one or
Those
two of
inches.
those, Apolis, for example, they said it was offside.
Yeah.
He had a tap in there that he could have scored at the
Yes.
beginning in the
Yes.
first 2 minutes of this
Yes.
game as well.
Yes.
So these two teams are aware of the threat from either side.
Yeah, look, Mr. Kewo, it's where you see coaches in terms of analyzing the opponents in details. You know, they went to details to say, look, Modau, I'd rather have you sitting. Mudiba, let's see you if you can go. If it's open for you to go, go. But you, Modau, can you stay so that we can have that stability at the back? That's why you can see Obas. He's not moving up. What Uchuna was saying, Mukwena will go up and take a shot. But in this case, this game, they want Obas to sit. They always want to have a 4 at the back. Because Umudiba, when he's out up there, and then they still have 4. Because Umudau, and then Cupido, Ukekana, and then they've got Obas.
covering.
Yes, so they always have 4. But now, here's the thing that I look at Pirates now to say, you can see Umudiba is going up. Libito, why do you come inside? Don't come inside. Then tell Dancing to say, look, leave Allende there, come here. Because Matthews, he's coming inside to the pocket. So who's dangerous between Allende and Matthews? Then it's Matthews, not
There's something
Dancing.
I don't want us to miss
Yeah.
because of time, that there was a point when Sundowns are 1-0 up.
Yeah.
And Sundowns is creating angles and availability that we could see with Pirates, they look like children. They
Yes.
have to once you chase, you
They
leave a
play
space
behind
behind
you.
you.
Yes.
It was so, like, I thought that if Sundowns got a second goal there, it was going to be difficult.
That's what I said,
That
Mr.
equalizing goal was such a,
Yes.
a relief
Yeah.
for Pirates because there was a point where Pirates were just chasing the game.
Actually, Pirates, they needed the goal.
Yes.
I think I will put it in this way. They deserve that goal. Looking at how they get to that final third.
Not more
And-
created at all. Not more
Yes.
It's a beautiful goal. It needs to be
Yes,
a goal.
yes.
For 1-1. But it happened right after a 20-minute spell where
Yes.
Sundowns is just creating triangles.
Yeah.
Creating triangles.
You know, like I said, Mr. Geo, that Matthews and Sales, what they do, they come to pockets. Then they confuse Uoto, they confuse Ulibito. So I said, Gubobo, if I'm Wadu, I will tell them, stay wide. Then, Nduli, if Sales comes in, then take him. Leave Ulontuza and Ununez there because Ununez will be in front of you. Because the danger player now is going to be Sales because he's playing behind you. Same applies to on the right side. When Matthews comes inside, Dancing, don't go there. Leave Allende there. Just come to this space so that when he comes to the middle, Ulontuza and Matthews, then you've got him. Because now, what's happening? Ulibito comes in, he opens that side. So now, I want them to be very smart to say, Dancing, come here. When we get a ball, we play Apollo here.
This also, I'm going to get your prediction, but just as this thought that this also speaks to domination in an goal.
Yeah.
That you can dominate people if you're not scoring.
Yes, that's-
once they get back into the game, because once the Pirates score a 1-1,
Yeah.
we then started to see there's not a lot of chasing after the game.
Yes,
the game
yes,
now kind of
everyone
looks
now.
is equal because there was a point where the Sundowns was so superior. They
Yeah.
were 1-0 up and they had all the ball.
They
But
are.
because they were not doing much. Okay, let's look at the second half.
Yeah. No, in the second half, Mr. K, I'm going to take out Ulo Mina.
Second half score prediction.
Score Pirates 2, Sundowns 1.
2-1 to you, Orlando Pirates.
Yeah.
There you go. We're about to start the second half, Junior. Very quickly.
3-1, laser Sundowns.
Again, just say it again.
Sundowns, they will win 3-1 or 2-1.
All right. 3-1 Junior to Sundowns, 2-1 Pirates. Thank you very much to everyone.